Popular hiking trail is getting a real workout despite the ash out there and the smoke, but it will soon close for the rest of the year.
And News Channel reporter John Palmentary joins us live with that. And John, you have more about when that trail is going to be closed.
We're in Mission Canyon. We're on Tunnel Road, and we're just below the tunnel trailhead that takes you up to Inspiration Point and Cathedral Peak and areas like that. There had been a closure set for today, July 9th, but when we got there, the sign said July 22nd. It had been changed. So we talked to hikers today about where they will go next.
I'm really glad we did it. I've heard him talk about it so much that I wanted to do it.
On a trip back to Santa Barbara, where she previously lived, Elizabeth Gorley and her brother went for a big hike in the hills.
It was a perfect day. We didn't want to go with the smoke yesterday.
They were lucky. The trail was scheduled for a closure today for 6 months, so Southern California Edison can do a restoration project from an environmental debris impact back in 2019. The July 9th start date on the sign has been changed now to July 22nd.
I like the conveniency of this one. It's not too difficult. It's easy, quick up and down. I'm familiar with it since I've been doing it for quite some time now.
Yeah. A veteran hiker says from here, he has a route off the beaten path that's not on the map.
It goes up to Arlington Peak, and then Cathedral's like a big canine tooth, maybe a half mile beyond Arlington Peak.
Yeah. As for a mapped alternative,
well, Rattlesnake is first one, then Cold Springs, then San Ysidro. Going up the coast, the next one will be Arroyo Burro. But if you go all the way up to Gaviota, there's some great trails in Gaviota.
One alternative to these steep foothill trails is to go along the coastline. There are many choices there. They're a lot flatter and less of a workout.
I don't have a way around it. I think when it closes, I'll just hike on the beach, or maybe go to the mesa, or look down in Carpinteria. It's nice to walk along the beach down there. But when it's closed, I'll probably hike Douglas Reserve and just go for an easy loop.
Yeah, the beach. You can go pretty far on the beach. But
For those taking in the hiking trails after the winter and spring rains, they're sights they say they haven't seen in a while.
And yeah, there's water in the creeks. It's beautiful. A lot of wildflowers.
Spending time in the wilderness is as close to heaven as you can get. I love it up here. So I'm combining my art with my other favorite thing, hiking.
This is certainly one of the more popular front country trail areas. We'll watch this for you very closely, and when the date is firm and when the work does start, we'll let you know. Reporting live just below the Tunnel Road trailhead in the Mission Canyon area, I'm News Channel reporter John Palmentary.
All right, thank you for the update, John. And one of Santa Barbara's largest